on WRDE Coast TV.
Bonfires are in jeopardy in Lewis. What's causing a possible stoppage during the summer months?
And we're live here at Dewey Beach, WRDE Street, because they've got it going on. I'll tell you what's going on during our forecast.
From the air, temporary traffic changes at this Milton intersection, how it's going to impact your commute, and why DelDOT says you need to slow down.
A Supreme Court decision hitting home how one Sussex County student heading to college feels about the High Court's stance.
From the beaches to the bays, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News at 5 starts right now.
Putting a damper on bonfires on Lewis beaches. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with the city of Lewis considering a ban on bonfires in town.
In June, the city stopped bonfire permits for a few days while the air quality was bad from Canadian wildfires. Now the city is looking at ways to approach this throughout the rest of the summer, as those wildfires are expected to continue. One idea is not issuing any more permits. Sharon Allen, who frequently visits Savannah Beach, says she understands concern for safety, but doesn't think it shouldn't keep people from enjoying the beach in its entirety.
So you're taking access and some of the enjoyment of the beach away from people. And you don't want to see that happen. I understand about the air quality issues, and if the air quality is bad, no permit.
The city will tackle the bonfire issue at council meeting tonight at 6:30. That is the topic of our Coast TV poll. We want to know if you think coast towns should ban bonfires for the rest of this summer. Let's take a look at the results. An overwhelming majority saying no. However, the idea of only public ones is a second place there, meaning, okay, maybe you can have a bonfire in your private property, but not necessarily on the beach. If you have an opinion on this and you haven't voted yet, please do so on our Coast TV News website or our news app.
Let's go ahead and take it outside as we take a live look at the Tunnel and Razor Lewis cam there. And our first alert chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, who is standing by. He's live at Dewey Beach's movie night.
Well, bottom line here is that things are going to get rolling, but there's got a definite 5 o'clock somewhere feel rolling through here. Folks are getting ready to, some are leaving, but some are coming back in for that special treat that's specifically just for this area. But first, let's get through the business of the forecast, shall we? Real quickly, take a look at the current temperature right now. Current conditions at this present time, we are looking at temperatures of 78 degrees with the heat index near 80 degrees, and we have a nice, cool, comfortable breeze that's going for us right now. Now, as far as the satellite depiction of what's going on at this present time, we're looking at scattered cloud cover moving throughout the region. Nice breeze, no adverse weather expected for today or for tonight, and there's going to be absolutely gorgeous weather for what's happening here on Dagsworthy Street. Now, this is the deal. Every Monday, this is the place to be. Hey, psst. Between you and me, I'm trying to hook you up with something that not only is fun, but free. I know that fits the family budget, right? So listen, don't go anywhere. And if you happen to be close by, come on down and holler at me and hang out with your weatherman. But for right now, back to you.
Thank you, Paul. I'd get down there if I could. If you're at home, hey, take advantage. The Dewey Beach Police Department has seen a rise in teenagers behaving badly, in fact, against the law, especially over the recent holiday weekend. The department says that their 10 officers have seen high school students fighting, drinking alcohol, doing drugs, trespassing and loitering. According to the department, they will be taking steps to address the spike, including but not limited to increased patrols, community outreach, and also stricter enforcement of the town curfew.
Construction continues at Route 1 and Route 16 for an overpass, not as soon as originally anticipated. Coast TV News reporter Charles Reinert is live in Milton. Charles, that lane shift has a bit of a setback.
Maddie, here DelDOT says it is still doing safety checks and walkthroughs, pushing the starting time of this traffic shift back. Starting on Wednesday at 7 p.m., drivers heading south will have to get into the old northbound lanes, which are currently closed off. It's all part of the construction of the overpass here at routes 1 and 16. DelDOT says this is the last step of construction before you start seeing some pretty significant visual progress on this project.
You'll actually begin to see this bridge that was not there being constructed over Route 16. That will be the next phase of work that's really going to be happening over the next 12 months.
DelDOT says the overpass here is expected to be finished in late 2025. I'm Charles Reinert, live in Milton, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Charles. Beach replenishment continues in Bethany. The town says street crossovers currently closed include Garfield Parkway, Hollywood Street, and Parkwood Street. Replenishment began in Bethany in June. There's no expected completion date just yet.
The city of Lewis is now hiring for an assistant building official. The city says that the official would interpret and apply city building, zoning, and property maintenance codes. Candidates should have at least 2 years of construction and inspection experience. According to the city, the starting salary is just over $47,000. Applicants can be found on the city's website.
The U.S. Supreme Court's recent ruling against affirmative action programs at Harvard and the University of North Carolina continues to make waves. The court ruled both programs violate the Equal Protection Clause of the Constitution and were therefore unlawful. Telemundo Del Marva and Coast TV News reporter Ana Sofia Roman shows us what this means for one local student and potentially many others.
Carmen Ramirez graduated from Cape Henlopen High School and plans to study engineering at the University of Delaware this fall. She believes she benefited from affirmative action and says the Supreme Court striking down the policy creates an unnecessary obstacle.
I just think it's going to be more difficult simply because I feel like students won't be able to know the number of diversity students within the school that they're attending. And I feel like that could honestly make them feel less welcomed when they arrive there.
The Supreme Court ruled that schools can consider race in admissions so long as prospective students also have another achievement to grant admission. Ramirez says that means minority students will have to give the extra mile while in high school.
We need to work harder to be able to go to these schools. We need to push ourselves more, put ourselves more out there, whether it's extracurricular activities, higher scores.
A new feature of admissions, an obstacle that Ramirez is optimistic will become an opportunity.
Taking more advanced classes may be hard, but in the long run, I feel like it'll get us to the place where we need to get school-wise.
In Lewis, I'm Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
These schools that have extremely competitive admissions programs have predicted the rulings against the colleges will lead to a significant drop in the enrollment of minority students. However, those who support the Supreme Court ruling say this creates a more fair admissions process.
Today, President Biden wrapped up his first full day in Europe as part of a crucial foreign policy trip. The president takes part in a key NATO meeting that's set for tomorrow. As NBC's Bree Jackson reports, countering Russian aggression is one of the top items on the agenda as the war in Ukraine now nears 18 months.
President Biden kicking off his three-nation trip with a stop in London.
Mr. President, how was the meeting with the King? Very well.
The president meeting with King Charles for the first time since his coronation, taking tea at Windsor Castle and talking climate change.
It was taking place because a whole group of investors and philanthropists and others who are deeply concerned about how to get more financing into the climate crisis.
Clean energy efforts and Russian aggression were also on the agenda for the president's meeting with the British Prime Minister. At the center of this overseas trip, the NATO summit in Lithuania Tuesday. President Biden is expected to face criticism about his decision to provide Ukraine with cluster munitions, a controversial weapon banned by more than 2/3 of NATO members due to its history of civilian casualties.
The United States is talking out both sides of its mouth, and there's a reason most countries on Earth ban these weapons. They're really deadly and they're dangerous to civilians.
We've seen this Ukrainian counteroffensive stalled a bit. And I think the Biden administration wants to do everything they can to help the Ukrainians make some advances on the battlefield.
NATO allies will stress their ongoing support for Ukraine, despite divisions over its efforts to join the alliance.
I don't think it's ready for membership in NATO.
The president rounds out this foreign policy trip in Finland, welcoming the newest NATO member. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
When it comes to the criticism of those cluster bombs, President Biden is defending his decision, saying it's a temporary move that he's doing because Ukraine is running low on ammunition. Still to come, a wanted man is arrested in Dover. What police say they found on him.
And we're on Dewey Beach right here on Dagsworthy Street because there's a special free treat for families and everyone. And it's not even controversial like bonfires. I'm just saying.
First, Bay Health cuts the ribbon at the new facility off of Route 9. Why the hospital says another medical facility was needed, that's up next.
Solo Cup Saturday night. It's an alternative country party with me, Jared. Saturdays at 7 on Coast Country, 103.9 and 106.3.
Broken down AC system? Horizon has you covered with same-day repairs and next-day installs guaranteed. Don't wait. Schedule your next service online in seconds. Call, scan, or visit us at horizonservices.com.
Accurate is protecting thousands of homes on Delmarva from the destruction of termites. The Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System is a unique standalone treatment that eliminates termites at the source. Our team of certified Centricon specialists will come out, inspect, and make sure that all and any termite activity is discovered to ensure that your home is treated accurately. With no fear of leaching out of your soils and into our waterways, you can trust that Centricon will keep your home protected 24/7, 365. Accurate termite and pest control, on target since 1995.
Delaware Electric Cooperative employees constantly monitor energy loads and prices.
It's time to issue an alert.
When the price of electricity is highest, we issue Beat the Peak alerts and ask our members to voluntarily conserve energy. Our Beat the Peak program helps keep rates affordable and has saved members nearly $40 million since 2008. To participate, download our Beat the Peak app. If you have a programmable thermostat, you can also receive $40 in billing credits when you conserve. Learn how you can save at beatthepeak.coop.
No hot water, no problem. Just call Horizon Services. We're there same day with a brand new water heater and a professional fix for any other plumbing emergency. For all of your plumbing needs, call today or visit us at horizonservices.com.
Another opportunity to receive health care is now available here in Milton. This morning marked the grand opening of Bay Health Total Care off Hudson Road and Route 9. Scores gathered at the new 50,000 square foot Total Care campus this morning to see the facilities. It included a hybrid urgent care center and emergency room that many say has been highly desired.
The need was phenomenal. In Delaware, you present to a health resources board and they determined there was a very big need because of not only the growing population in Sussex County, but the ever-increasing aging population of Sussex.
The center opens in full tomorrow at 7 a.m. More on additional services offered at this new medical center, well, you can find that at Coast TV News at 11. And still to come, a driver in Dover is arrested, what police say led to a collision.
Well, another stretch of heat and humidity is on the way, along with storms later in the week. I'll have details on which days will feature the best beach weather coming up just after the break.
Dear Food Line, thanks for all the food. The food pantry lady says you give them boxes of fresh stuff all the time. My mom and me made the best dinner ever. After I said that to her, she started crying. But my mom said that can happen if you make someone really happy.
Thanks for making her really happy. P.S. Please put in less veggies next time.
Here to fill tables and hearts with hope. Food Lion Feeds. Here for every moment.
Attention all beachgoers, Gateway Subaru is here to help you get the most out of your summer. With Gateway's large selection of reliable and adventurous vehicles, you'll be able to take on any terrain, even the sand. Leave ordinary behind and embrace adventure as you explore sandy beaches in style and comfort. Visit Gateway Subaru today and start creating unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Enjoy some of the finest wines in Delaware to enhance the ultimate dining experience at Benvenuto, winner of the 2022 Wine Spectator Award. With more than 150 wines to choose from, served by one of the best sommeliers in the region, you can match your exquisite selection from our international menu made with the freshest of local ingredients. Immerse yourself in the ambiance surrounded by breathtaking Tuscan design. Join our exclusive wine club today with private tasting events and great benefits. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Fill your week with Wheel.
Everyone is invited.
It's Sweethearts Week.
It's Teachers Week.
Fabulous Food Week. Hawaii Week. Teen Week.
Margaritaville.
Restock the margarita bar. It's going to be a big week for everybody.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7 on WRDE.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on WRDE.
At Paul Davis, we get asked, what's the difference between salt-treated wood decking and composite decking? Salt-treated wood decking costs less and comes with lots of maintenance over the years. The composite deck, however, looks like wood, won't fade, insect-resistant, and is basically maintenance-free. Call now. We can give you an estimate as early as tomorrow. This month, we're offering composite decking for the same price as salt-treated wood through July 31st. Plus, our composite decks come with a lifetime warranty. Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling, we are the difference makers. Weather is brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling, the difference makers.
We have a new segment starting up here on Coast TV News featuring our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams. It's On the Coast with Paul, who joins us live tonight in Dewey Beach.
Hey, Charlie, just between you and me, Charlie, you know, they got the gym on the beach over here. You see the parallel bars over there? And they got the ropes, and they got the chin-up bar. Meet me at the beach, Charlie. Oh, okay, anyway, back to what we came here to talk about. Listen, they have a wonderful thing happening right here on Dagsworthy Street here at Dewey Beach because it's free movie night every Monday. It is outstanding. And with that in mind, take a look at our movie on the beach forecast. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s and 70s. By the way, movies are going to be every single Monday, and it starts at 8:30, and they're all going to be family friendly. And hundreds of people go to these events every year, and it was organized by the Rehoboth Beach and Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce. It's absolutely free, but you do have to bring your own chair and snacks. But you know, it's just an absolutely wonderful time. But it starts at 8:30, so they haven't started going ahead and started setting up just yet. But everybody's getting ready to get started and get cranked up because listen, it's a nice groove and a vibe that's going on right now. And when they start setting up for the movies, then everything just smooths on out. I'm Coast TV Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, live here in Dewey Beach, specifically Dagsworthy Street, and you don't want to miss the movies. Remember, they start at 8:30, so go ahead and show up. Back to you.
All right, so here we go with the forecast for those movies at the beach. We're talking about temps staying right around 80 degrees through that movie time, so a beautiful evening to head to Dewey Beach where Paul is. Elsewhere along the coast, take a look at this Gateway Subaru camera at the Commander Hotel in Ocean City. It's looking pretty nice out there. Take a look at that. The beach is crowded in OC. The boardwalk just as crowded as the sand itself. 81 degrees in Ocean City. We've finally gotten those clouds out of the area, and we're starting to see a bit of sunshine. We've been dealing with mostly cloudy skies for much of the day, but this evening has absolutely turned gorgeous. No rain to speak of today. It was just those clouds, lingering clouds. They're going to continue to push through the area for the next couple of hours before completely clearing out. And you see this blue H right here? That's a big area of high pressure that's going to be taken over for the next several days. So we're going to start to see the sunshine return, and it's also going to get hot again. Talking about highs returning to the 90s. Today we stayed in the 80s, 70s, and 80s all day. Currently 79 in Rehoboth Beach, it's 79 in Lewis, 86 in Milton, and 88 degrees in Georgetown. Currently those dew points upper 60s to low 70s. So yes, it is humid, but less humid than what we have been seeing when we've been seeing those dew points in the mid 70s. Those dew points going to fall even further tomorrow. While we do return to the 90s, dry air takes over tomorrow, but only briefly. It's going to turn tropical again by the second half of the week. Our beach forecast for the next several days, Aztec Island, low 80s. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with plenty of sunshine. We should stay dry each of those days, so great weather to head to the beach. Fenwick Island climbing all the way up to 88 degrees by Wednesday, 87 degrees on Thursday. And then take a look at this, Lewis. It's going to be hot on the beach. 88 Tuesday, 91 on Wednesday, 91 on Thursday. Certainly you want to hop in that water. The water temps in Lewis, mid-70s, mid to upper 70s. So even the water temperatures are starting to get warm out there. We can see that on our Futurecast. The beaches, yes, they're warm, even during the evening hours, 8:30 this evening. 83 in Rehoboth Beach, 80 in Dewey Beach, inland, staying in the 80s. We do cool off into the upper 60s tonight, so comfortable by tomorrow morning, but there we go. Back into the upper 80s to low 90s tomorrow afternoon. A sea breeze likely moves in tomorrow afternoon, so that's why we're falling back down to about 78 in Dewey Beach by 4:30, I should say. 83 degrees in Rehoboth Beach. And then as we head towards Wednesday, even hotter than tomorrow, we're climbing into the mid-90s inland. 93 Lewis, 94 in Long Neck, 92 in Georgetown. Rehoboth Beach up to 89 degrees. So certainly you want to feel like July the next several days here along the coast. We can just see that, just continuing that trend. 90s all the way through Saturday. Just about a week, 2 weeks ago, we were below average on those 90-degree days. Well, we're now above average again, up to 12 days. We typically average 11 days by this point. And we're going to continue to see those days continue to increase. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Well, take a look at that. We're climbing into the 90s through next Monday. Thunderstorm chances Friday, Saturday, and again next Monday.
Thank you, Alex. Dover police say they have arrested 34-year-old Jamar Hinson. Police say it's for weapons charges and for driving under the influence Sunday morning. Police say Hinson was stopped after hitting a pedestrian crossing sign. But when officers approached him, they smelled alcohol and marijuana in the car. Police say Hinson refused to get out, which resulted in police pulling him out. Later, during a search of the car, they say they found a handgun hidden in the driver's side door.
Elsewhere in Dover, police say a man was arrested Saturday morning on weapons charges. Police say 30-year-old Jameel Taylor was found in the area of Lockerman Street, West Lockerman Street, that is. They say Taylor began running. He dropped a handgun. Police say they recovered the dropped gun afterwards, and Taylor was committed to Sussex Correctional Institution on cash bail.
After the break here on Coast TV News at 5, internet attack. Kent County Levy Court was targeted online this weekend. What systems officials say are down?
But first, this home in Queen Anne's County was damaged by a fire. What investigators say caused that fire. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
Summer has arrived, and Rudy Marine is offering discounts along with closeouts and leftover deals on all boats in stock. Bentley Pontoons, Sunchaser, Jono Cruisers. Come to Rudy Marine now, because once they're gone, they're gone. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Have fun by land and by sea at Ocean Downs with the Summer of Fun giveaway. Earn entries now for your chance to make a splash in a new jet ski or seize the keys to a new Ford Bronco Sport. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Purchasing diamond jewelry or any jewelry, remember Robinsons, where we sell only earth-grown diamonds, not the fake lab-created whose values have dropped. Robinsons Jewelers can design or repair any jewelry, as Robinsons is the largest jewelry store on Delmarva with 8 jewelers on staff. Although we are known for being coin and clock experts, we want you to know we are the expert jewelers of Delmarva. Chain repairs to ring sizings to custom-made engagement rings, Robinsons is your jewelry expert.
To learn more about Robinsons family of business, the coin and jewelry experts, visit Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
My baby was born early, known as a micro preemie. She's fought so hard. I'm so excited to be back training for Ninja because I'm gonna fight just like her on that course.
Let's go! American Ninja Warrior, tonight on NBC.
Let's do this!
We make the show because people like you.
It was like magic watching you. What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
Delmarva's classic rock. Big 107.7. Summer is here, and Rudy Marine is offering huge discounts on the largest selection of top-quality boats in stock. We carry a massive Yamaha engine inventory ready for immediate delivery. Come to Rudy Marine now, because once they're gone, they're gone. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
Sponsored by Ancient Art Stone, where countertops are always a work of art.
According to the Maryland office of the state fire marshal, a house fire in Churchill Saturday caused an estimated $200,000 in damage. Here's a look at the house. You can see the burn marks near the upper window. Investigators currently believe that an electrical malfunction from an outdoor extension cord, that is to blame for the fire. The good news, nobody was hurt.
Kent County Levy Court says it was the target of network intrusion Saturday morning. As a result of the attack, they say internet-based services for the government entity were put offline. Levy Court says it's confident that sensitive information is secure and no critical services like 911 dispatch were hurt. That intrusion is under investigation. We'll be right back.
Whether you're looking for the perfect vacation getaway or your forever home, call the Lee & Wilkinson Group today and get your coastal lifestyle started. The Lee & Wilkinson Group in Lewis, Delaware is a proud affiliate of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services PenFed Realty.
Spring is here, Delmarva, and so is the pollen. But you want to be outside enjoying the sunshine. By this time next spring, you could be suffering no more. Transform your pollen-filled outdoor space into a pollen-free indoor retreat, perfect for entertaining friends and family. With an all-season sunroom oasis from Patio Systems in Lewis. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, Patio Systems is your pollen-free backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Not feeling well? Before you head to the emergency room, consider your options. The emergency room is for life-threatening issues. If you have an issue that is not emergent, please contact your primary care provider. They know you and your medical history and are best able to treat you. If you need care and you just can't wait, or it's after hours, visit your nearest Your Doc Sen Urgent Care Center or Tidal Health Immediate Care. To learn more about the most appropriate place for care, visit tidalhealth.org/where-to-go.
When it comes to your home, you need a local contractor you can trust and quality you can count on. Spicer Brothers is properly licensed in Maryland, Delaware, and Virginia, and we're here to help.
Our team is committed to customer satisfaction, and we stand behind our work with our Platinum Plus lifetime warranty.
Right now, finance your entire project with no interest and no payments until 2025. So, for all your exterior and bathroom remodeling needs, call the company you can trust. Spicer Brothers, we've got you covered.
Have a Tripperific summer. Tune into 102.5 WBOC, the official station of Tripper Rides, the oldest family-owned and operated amusement park, located on the iconic boardwalk in Ocean City, just steps away from the sandy shores in the heart of all the excitement. Tripper Rides is proud to announce the launch of the Tripper app, designed to reward guests with exclusive perks and surprises. Download the Tripper app today and unlock a world of fun. And keep listening for your chance to win a Family 4 Mega Pass Pack all summer long on 102.5 WBOC.
Coastal Delaware continues to prove to be a year-round destination. We're here to help you navigate our changing real estate market. In times like these, experience matters. The Lee & Wilkinson Group in Lewis, Delaware is a proud affiliate of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services PenFed Realty.
Coming up new on Coast TV News at 6, the push to restrict marijuana use. It's continuing up the coast. What's being considered and where exactly?
Well, it's an evening to spend some time outdoors. Take a look at this out on our Hershey Exteriors camera at the 45th Street Tap House. Just a few clouds out there. Temps sitting right around 81 degrees in Ocean City. It's gorgeous out there. Going to stay pretty nice over the next 7 days. It is going to get hot, but the humidity is going to be a little bit lower for the next few days. Tonight, falling down to about 68 degrees. Dew points dropping. Open up those windows. Let some of that fresh air in. Tomorrow, it does climb to 90 degrees by the afternoon hours. Our fishing forecast is looking hot by the afternoon hours, but low humidity, so it won't be too awful. The humidity, unfortunately, though, will return as we head towards Thursday and Friday, and unfortunately, those are the hotter days of this week. So the heat index climbing into the triple digits. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast shows those 90s. Take a look at that. Sticking around all the way through the end of next week.
Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, down WRDE News app.
Jeopardy's up next.
And we'll see you later tonight on Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.